Hey everybody, and welcome back to FEZ. So, I believe I left off last time with, I know it's been a couple of weeks, but I believe I left off last time, with, discussing, with the topic of, discussing issues on video game discussing social topics during like Let's Plays and stuff like that. And I believe I had cited someone as like Boogie2988 being one of those who I admired for not being afraid to tackle issues on his particular channel, on his, particular game related channel. And I realized something. And I realized something while watching I realized something while watching the you have to forgive me as I try to figure out this puzzle and talk at the same time. While watching Gerard the Completionist at that One Gamer YouTube channel, I realized that video games normally should be reserved for just the enjoyment of the game. And it seems unnecessary to bog down. Found another cube. A whole cube. Nice. That was it? Okay. It seems like an unnecessary burden to bog the video game down with topics or social topics when people are usually just there to enjoy the video games. Now, the thing that I didn't mention, where's my map? The thing that I didn't mention with Boogie2988 is the fact that though he may take a stand on topics, he does so without like the background or the backdrop of a video game. No, I said I was working my way down, didn't I? Yeah. So, like on his gaming channel stuff, I didn't see him do it as much, or if at all. He kept it about the video games, he kept it lighthearted. And that's what Let's Play should be. I mean, if it is issues pertaining to the goings-ons of like your favorite YouTuber, then sure, you should be kept aware of what was happening, so that if they did need help or support, as a viewer, you would be able to provide that for them. Because I know that I want to do that for my favorite YouTubers. I think this is the other room. If I'm not mistaken, yep, I made it there. Yeah. What's this? A key! Yay! And you don't want to ruin the game or gaming experience for somebody who's new to something like a game that you're trying to showcase. Or you don't want to bring social issues into the discussion of the game unless the social issues were pertaining to the game itself. Like if, and it's not every, and I have a problem with this, because not everything, or not every video game, not every topic that you would discuss is a quote-unquote social issue, right? But, or excuse me, political issue. But, you know, with everything being politicized, it makes it hard to discuss something that may be a social issue. Yes, so the water should be rising now. I would hope. Because I'm spinning it in the opposite direction. Yeah, there we go. It makes it hard to discuss something in an intellectual capacity when everything nowadays has become so heavily politicized that it's like if you say, man, for some reason I don't like gummy bears, people would jump on you and be like, oh, I can't believe, how could you say you didn't like gummy bears? What a political party A or political party B thing to say. You know, it figures that somebody like you would have the views that you do. How dare you? Stuff like that. That's a door. A door I don't know how to open. But this door, I wonder what this means. It's so profound. You know, so it's difficult, to say the least, to try and have a civil conversation like if you have an opinion about bullying. You know, that's something that seems to be pretty, really guys, we have to do this now. Something that seems, I keep forgetting that the fabric of the universe is tearing itself a new one. And the little sparkle doodad who's supposed to be like my guardian Jiminy Cricket type thing. Oh no, I drowned. I was about to say, like, man, aren't I gonna get sucked into that? Nope, just drowned. Alright. I've been wandering around for far too long. I need to go back. The Tesseract. I need to go back to, excuse me, like the central nexus hub. Like the game has been encouraging me to do for the past 3 episodes. But every time, like, where is the... No. Like, that's intense. Look at that. That's beautiful. Every chance the game gives me to go back to the central hub, or every time that little thing reminds me, we should go back, I'm like, yeah, you're right. What's this? And I get completely sidetracked by going down doors that I shouldn't be going down. But maybe I'll finally be able to go back now. Okay. I think I've managed to make it back. Cool. Finally. Oh God. But yeah, let's take something neutral like bullying. You know, you have children who are out there, and even though I didn't fully explore everything I could have with the other direction, so be it. I'll go someplace completely new. Why the foop not? Oh my rada. This is supposed to be... Oh. Well, hello then. Sure, let's... Here seems as good a place. What is this adorable? I can't turn. Oh, there's some stuff on the wall, like something was hunted, something died. Ha! Alright, we can leave this room. There's kind of nothing in there. People could take a topic as benign and widely known in a topic that has wide concern like bullying and say something about it. If you're for it or against it, they'll say something about it. It's like, and you don't want people to misconstrue your words. You know, you want to... It's a complicated thing because with the... And for the record, I am wholeheartedly against bullying. I don't like bullying of any type. And I got a story about that. But you don't want people to misconstrue your words. As a YouTuber, I need to make this jump. But as a YouTuber, you realize that, you know, you have a community that you address, a community that you foster and care for and help to build and grow, and you want the best for your community and all the people involved. You know, and with that community, you know, comes the possibility of, the real possibility of connectivity. It's like, wow, you know, these people, I have a chance to get to know people on a basic level, and for people to get to know me, and it's a special feeling when you have that realization. It's like, yeah, you know, I can connect with other people. This is really cool, and you don't want to alienate anybody, but at the same time, you do want to stand firm on the things that you believe are true. So it's weird. It's weird, but to my bullying story, yes, I am kind of a larger fellow, but as a child, am I gonna die? Yep. That is just a room filled with warps. Like, do they go away if I come back? Nope. I love it. It's also funny because I can't rotate the rooms. If you didn't notice, I was not rotating any of the rooms. Did I go in every room here? Was that it for this place? All that fanfare, all of that build-up. For what? Aw. Boo. Boo hiss. Boo hiss. I was hoping for a little more from this area. This place looked cool. And I was like, yeah, this place is gonna get its moment in the sun. Oh, well. But yes, as a child, I was a normal-sized child before my growth explosion, and we did have bullies. I grew up in a apartment suite. I grew up in apartment complexes, so you had older kids who bullied the younger kids, and I was one of them. I was one of those kids who was always told, because of my size, you know, is it raining? Was that lightning? I saw clouds in a blue sky. Oh, why is the music so cool here? Yeah, let me rotate it to the right first. Look at that. But the music is more clear here. I mean, the music is more clear on whichever side I'm on. I understand that. But I was one of those kids who was always told, you know, you need to be careful because you're larger than other people. You need to make sure that you don't inadvertently hurt somebody, and that was always a risk. You're larger, you're stronger, you have to be gentle. with other people. So that was, that's cool. That was my belief, and still is my belief. Now, it hasn't changed since I'm a grown man. You know, that risk is greater because of that. But it was always something that I had to keep in the back of my mind. So as such, I always had the attitude like, you know, hey, I want to see everyone happy. I want to see everyone have a good time. No one should have to feel less than or feel like they have to be afraid of someone. And we had bullies where I grew up. Kids who were older, were definitely bigger than me. And they used to bully the smaller kids, and I didn't like that. And there was one principle that, you know, my parents instilled in me when I was a child, and that's, you never go looking for a fight, but you should never be afraid to defend yourself. And I went a step further by saying, yes, that is true and that is the case, and I should never feel bad when defending others either. You know, if I saw that a kid needed help because of a bully, I was a child who, you know, didn't mind stepping in because of my size and because of my strength and saying, hey, no, this is not going to happen. That's not right. There was one time there was this bully in my apartment complex who I say was about a good 1.5 feet taller than me, weighed more than me. And me and my friends were playing out on the, we had this little basketball court area in a parking lot. You know, one of those basketball hoops that you could set up and take down. And then you put the sand in the back of it and everything like that. It was kind of cool. And we were back there and we were playing. This older kid comes up and he was like, you know, we're gonna kick you off the basketball court. You guys need to get out of here so that him and his older friends could play. And I was like, no, I don't like that. I don't think that is particularly right or fair. Well, it didn't happen like that. How it was he was trying to bully the other kids. He was trying to push them around. I got tired of it and told him that I was tired of it and was tired of everything that he was doing, and that if he wanted to fight, I was more than happy to give it to him. I think he was like 12 or 13, and I was maybe 8 or 10. So he was bigger than me, older than me, weighed more than I did. And I told him, you know what, screw this. You know, if we're going to fight, let's just do it. Needless to say, he didn't want to fight, which was cool for me, but then told his mother about the younger child who stood up to him, and then his mom tried to come and knock on my mother's door and talk about, well, we don't want violence in the apartment complex, and that's not the way to solve things. And my mom told his mom, now look, your kid is the one who's bullying all these smaller kids here. My child was only trying to defend himself and stick up for those other kids who your kid was trying to bully. If you don't want to fight on your hands, you need to tell your kid not to bully other people. And, you know, I thought that was very cool. I guess I got everything that I could get there. Oh well. But yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. That's just, oh man, oh, I guess one of my anti-cubes counts for that. Was it 1, 6, 5, 11, 12. So I guess I gotta go back into room 1 and keep exploring. Yeah, because I did everything, right? No, because there's a secret in this room. I just don't know. Whoa. Okay, well, I got everything there. Did I unlock all the rooms here? It doesn't look like it. Oh, yeah, I did. I guess the ones that I've fully completed are in gold. So I need to go back to that hub so I can reach different doors. Okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So yeah. I don't agree with the people who have the philosophy that my happiness or my desires should be able to infringe upon your well-being anytime they want, because I am more important than you, or because I don't value you as much as I value myself. That I do have a problem with. But yeah, I think we all can agree that bullying is a bad thing that doesn't need to go on. And in a world where you want people to do unto others as you would like to have them do unto you, or in a world where in order to be a halfway decent human being, you try not to be, a douche and an asshole as much as possible, just because, it's the decent thing to do. Yeah. I have no problem saying stuff like that. I love the constellations and the stars in this game. Did I go to somewhere new? Yes! I finally went somewhere new. Sweet. Alright. So, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do this thing? Haha. This is how I will do this thing. But yeah, I would hate to see, the message of let's try and stop bullying, or, let's try and make the world a better place by being kind and decent people to one another, be politicized in any way. That's not politics. That's just, it's called being human. Yeah. Can I pick you up? I only have 11. Only have 11. Wait. Haha! 11 and 1 anti-cube. You don't weigh enough to push down the switch. You'll need something heavier. Something like, I don't know. A box. A crate. Yeah, I know. Thank you. I think I'm gonna call you Monty from now on. You may have told me your name, I forgot weeks ago. Don't blame me for my faulty memory, thank you. I would appreciate not having to endure your judgment. Thank you. There's another one here somewhere. Ah, yes, it was up a wee bit higher. Okay, and boop. Got it. Oh ho, yes, I do want to continue climbing. Okay. And got it. No. I keep forgetting that's a thing. It's like, oh yeah, he does kind of fall and die. Excuse me. Nice. A treasure chest. To open it, face it from the front and press square. I could have sworn that's what I was doing, Monty, but you know what? Whatever, big guy. It's your world. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. Another key. Yeah, I should have 2, right? Yes. Keeping track of my keys like a janitor. Lovely. Oh, I have admiration for anybody in the janitorial services. That is not an easy job. Cleaning up others' waste. Not an easy job at all. That's just like the people who work for the city municipal department. You know, the trash men of the world, the men who work in the sewers. More power to you. You guys are better people than me. I admire and thank you for your contributions because, boy, that is just not a nice thing. I mean, what you guys do is absolutely nice, but... Oh, ho! Oh, there's a... You did it. You found a secret passage. I didn't even realize that that was a thing. Let me see if I can get this treasure chest up here. Because I don't think FEZ is the type of game that you go and you get like a double jump ability. Or all of that good stuff. Crap. I can't. I was trying to do something slick and like swing it up under me. Be like, hey, look what I found. Alright, yeah, I did it. No, okay. I can't get that treasure. I love the fact that the times of the day change in this game. He's gonna die. That shouldn't bring me as much joy as it does, but it's just funny seeing his Stay Puft Marshmallow Man body just collapse to the floor and hearing that small doof. The soft impact of his marshmallow-like body as it careens into the floor. You know, just a lovely picture to paint for the children, I imagine. Completely not a D-bag thing to say at all. Yep, not a role model. Wait, where am I going? Am I going to more secrets? Well, of course I am. I need to figure out how to get to those 2 different, or all 3 of those different places. Because I feel like really? There we go. A majority of the blocks, smaller cubes that are used to make up the grander scheme of things are located in this like central hub area, which is immensely cool. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love it. You'll pick it up. You're not heavy enough. You need something more like muscles. I would laugh if Monty ever said that to me. I would laugh and strike him down with the anger of the gods. Like, when did I pick up 4 other cubes? You know, there are just pertinent questions I would love to have answered in this game. Like, when did this happen and when did that happen? I could have sworn. I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna get this cube. When did this happen? When did that happen? How did I get the ability to do this? This doesn't make a lot of sense. But then again, it's a video game. It doesn't really have to make sense. As long as you're enjoying yourself, that's like the main part of it. People want to bog down the video game experience by saying, oh, it needs to be Dolby Digital 50 Infinity. No, it needs to be 325 scopes. Like watching a movie, 325. What in the world am I doing? Oh, I spawned the gate thing. Oh no, it's just another door. Well then, don't I feel special for getting that piece before the door spawned? Because if I didn't, that would have sucked. Just completely raised the piece to another level. Let's see what's in this door. Is this another anti-Cuban place? I think so. Boop. Alright. Boop. 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 And booping. This game is so immensely cool. Like, I'm so happy that I could buy this game and bring it here and play it and share it with you guys and talk about what's on my mind and go into rants and just relax. I like doing these videos. These longer videos that I throw up on the weekend. So we can just come in here and we can just vibe. If there's something, and that's the thing. You know, I put the controller down because I'm going to cut the video here, but I do want to address you all, you as the viewer directly. You know, I don't want my channel, I don't want this community to ever feel like there are things that we can't discuss. I don't want this community to feel like it can't be conscious. I don't want this community, and I don't want to seem like I am the type of YouTuber who's just like, dicks. And, you know, I can't talk about more serious topics. You know, I just enjoy trying to bring some levity to it because gaming is a fun experience, but I also know that people have things on their minds, people have things on their hearts, so never be afraid to say anything here. If there are views that I or somebody else in the community disagree with, we can talk about it civilly and we can come to an agreement to disagree at the beginning, middle, and end of the day. You know, I don't want anyone to feel alienated. Obviously, you know, I won't tolerate hate speech, you know, and things of that nature, bullying, all that kind of stuff. I don't approve of it, and I don't want anybody who approves of it to be a part of the community. You know, I'd rather have a nice community where people do like each other and support each other and try to uplift each other so we can make this world a better place, because it sucks enough on its own. I've been out there long enough. I'm still out there in the world enough to know that this place will break you down if you're not careful. And if, like on your screen, this channel or, you know, my sound of my voice, the types of games I'm playing can provide you a brief respite from the world or an oasis away from the world where you can tune everything out for like 15 minutes to a half an hour to 45 minutes, depending on how long the episode is, then I'm more than happy to do it. So, thank you for listening to my rant. If there's anything that you want to tell me, if there's anything you want to say to the rest of the community, leave a comment anywhere. Facebook, Twitter, admittedly, I'm not on my Facebook. I was never a Facebook type of person. You stand a stronger chance of saying something in the comment section below. And on Twitter. Occasionally, I go and I do check Twitter. And I try to do things there, but, you know, my Twitter feed at this time isn't really active because there are no responses, and I don't feel like I'm doing enough to warrant like typing on there every day, because Twitter is another medium that's about entertainment. If somebody's not saying something that's entertaining to you or meaningful to you, then you don't pay attention and the Twitter thing dies. And I'm not the kind of person who's like, oh my goodness, I have to take a picture of my toes and put it up on Twitter or Instagram, or oh my goodness, I saw a bird take a dump on a car, I think I'll put that up on Instagram, like hashtag that's life. That's not me. You know, me is like this place, this music. It's away from other things, it's peaceful, it's serene, and it's very calming, you know, and I enjoy spaces like that. I think it allows me to think, and, you know, allows me to reflect on a lot of things. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me. If you liked it, please spread the word. You know, let everybody else, let whoever you think this YouTube channel can affect or would like it, let them know. And let them come and see it. You know, I take suggestions for video games. I'd love to talk to you all. And I like to just hang out with you guys and have a good time. So, I am the Outlier. Thanks for sticking this episode out with me. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it. And I will see you all in the next video.